everyone, and welcome to
the Utpat Sisters.
My name is Nishka.
My name is Kanchi, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing how educating girls can help prevent childbirth complications.
Right, so this video is actually inspired by a TED Talk both of us had recently seen called The Power of Female Education. We'll link it in the description box below. But basically, the young woman who was giving the TED Talk was talking about things that she had witnessed when she was in rural Africa, about like the consequences during a difficult childbirth at a young age. So one of the things she talked about was the formation of a fistula, which we'll touch upon later in the video. But she was basically just talking about the consequences health-wise and socially that the woman faces because of the difficult childbirth.
And it's important to acknowledge that this woman is talking about her experience in rural Africa, but this practice actually occurs all around the world as well, and it's often due to a lack of access to healthcare and a lack of understanding about the issue.
So, as Kanchi was saying, in rural areas and, urban city pockets, it's not uncommon to see that as soon as a girl gets her period, she becomes of marriageable age. So a lot of young girls are married off very quickly. And, but when you're that young, you might not even have enough understanding of your own body, let alone the process of reproduction, to even understand what's happening.
And most of what these young girls have probably heard is through elders in their family, through word of mouth, throughout generations and generations, and this can unintentionally promote the spread of misinformation, unfortunately.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why when a girl gets pregnant, she may not be able to take care of herself or her baby because she doesn't have the knowledge to do so. And childbirth and pregnancy is a very natural process. It's been going on for millions and millions of years, but some care has to be given at every stage. So the woman, the girl in this case, should be have access to regular prenatal care and access to good nutrition.
So ideally, while a woman is pregnant, it's best to be under the care of a doctor or a mid-level practitioner or some sort of medical expert so they can be given the best care and they can have someone there to monitor any significant complications that could occur.
Right. So one of the complications would be a prolapse. So that's basically when the pelvic organs don't go back to their anatomical positions after childbirth because they've been stretched past their normal capacity.
And the bladder, parts of the vagina or the rectum, they can slip to certain degrees through the vaginal orifice, and this causes extreme discomfort to the woman. It can cause infections and overall just psychological distress.
So another complication that might occur during a difficult childbirth is the formation of a fistula, and that's basically what the TED Talk had talked about. Basically, it happens when the baby puts too much pressure on the tissues of the bladder and the rectum during the childbirth, and what'll happen is the feces and urine will actually leak through the vagina.
And as you can imagine, this is just awful. I mean, it's causing the woman extreme physical stress, but also psychological and social, because she now risks being rejected by her husband, her family, her husband's family, and society in general. And she is now at risk of being ostracized from the general population and even forced to live away from everyone.
So we think that the solution to this is basically just educating girls.
If a woman receives proper education before and after she starts menstruating, she is now enabling herself to make the choice of if she wants to have a child at such a young age. And if she chooses to have a child, then she's in a better position to plan for the pregnancy and seek out prenatal care and such.
And if she has complications, if she chooses to go forth with the pregnancy, she'll be able to recognize them and seek help if needed.
Also, having a decent amount of knowledge on this situation, it can put the woman in a firm position to be financially independent and to contribute to the family finances.
That way, if something happens, like a misfortune to the breadwinner of the family, she might be able to step in and take over.
For sure.
Yeah, and, that's why we think that, educating young girls is of extreme importance, because it'll just help her and help eliminate any problems that she might face in the future. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends and family.
Hit that subscribe button and press the bell notifications to get notified on all of our future videos.
And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, feedback for us, leave them in the comments below. Be sure to check them out.
Bye!